the last year, you guys have seen us kind of veer off the course of just talking about steel targets. We've been playing around with a lot of modern equipment, guns like this, night vision, and lots of other stuff. And the mission has expanded since day one. Since 2015, we've known we wanted to make the most amazing, strongest, most durable steel targets on the market, but our mission is far more than just steel targets. But to understand where we're headed, we got to take a step back into the past and understand where we came from. What is going on, guys? I hope you are doing well. What's going on, everybody? Okay, guys, we got a serious company announcement from the TA Targets headquarters. Here's a .3/8 rifle.
From the outside looking in, when you look at TA Targets, it probably looks like a team that has it all together and has everything figured out. And while it is true that we've been refining and continuing to pursue perfection through the content and our products that we create, if you look back to 2015, when the seed that is TA Targets was planted, I can tell you firsthand that we didn't have everything together.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. This is the part I hate. And at the end of the day,
one of my favorite pieces of this journey has been seeing what we created in 2015 and then looking at where we are at today. And although we didn't necessarily know in 2015 what our actual mission would be, we did know that we had some core values that we were holding near and dear that would drive every single action that we would put into place from then until now. And we learned a lot of lessons along the way. We learned how to better communicate with you guys. We learned how to better create content that described not only our products, but the mission around TA Targets.
Look at this thing. It's evil.
It's evil, straight up evil. So guys, we're gonna actually cut them in half on camera. So why don't you cut yours in half?
And on the topic of the mission, you might look on the surface level and say, they have it all together and they knew what they wanted to do from day one. But the reality is, oftentimes in life, the mission evolves over time. And the path that you follow ends up changing. And I would be lying if I said in 2015 we knew exactly what the mission was for TA Targets. Throughout 2017 and 2018, we evolved and we ended up really redefining what TA Targets was about.
So I want to educate people and I want to help you to see.
When I look at the content of 2015 and where we've come from then, it makes me feel really good inside because I see a team that wasn't necessarily sure of the journey that they were about to embark on. But one thing remained true. We stuck to the values and the principles that started TA Targets. So that leaves us with more clarity around the mission and what is to come.
So that brings us to the beginning of 2021. 2021 was a pivotal year for our entire team, and we know that in our society there was a major cultural shift happening. When we talk about our mission at TA Targets, it's always been more than just creating epic steel target systems. There's a major component to our mission, which is educating you and equipping you with the tools you need to become a better protector. So in 2021, what we decided to do was step up our game with that educational content and put it out at a level that we've never done in the past. It's all about equipping you and training you to become better defenders. 2020 brought with itself a record number of Americans going out and purchasing pistols and rifles to be better prepared to protect themselves. Five reasons why I think the AR-15 is a better choice than an AK. Fast forward to today, and our team does have on hand in our warehouse several skids of 5.56 ammunition. Today on the range, we're going to be showing you guys a brand new target system that is designed specifically for you to work on your pistol fundamentals. Let's talk about it.
what do we do to plan for our range days, and what kind of stuff do we bring so that we get the most out of our range day.
The internet say, tell us about the ready rig. So we tell the internet, what about it?
And with a good citizen, with a gun like this on the table, concealed in a backpack, we could potentially take a shooter out of his role, incapacitate him, make him stop. Today on the range, we have a special package from our friends over at Zev. They also sent us out a Z365 XL. We wanted to just give you a quick video to show you my quote-unquote battle belt. Do a Drake feel.
Got a Drake song in a field, got a bag. No cap, where you at?
No cap.
There's a lot of myths about full auto. The fact of the matter is it can be extremely effective. Is there a realistic role for a regular citizen to use it? I don't know, it's America. I feel like if you want to use it, you should be able to use it. But at the end of the day, it's heavily regulated by not only the NFA, but the Hughes Amendment.
This rifle I set up for home defense. All right, this is my bedside rifle. This is also my dedicated night vision, night fighter, if you will, rifle.
A lot of people get really turned off by the phrase budget. It's simply creating a plan that's trackable, that has metrics. We're putting our ammunition to use for us. So that's a tax that we pay every single year to be able to build guns like this so that we can freely talk about them in videos like this that end up sometimes getting hundreds of thousands of views that are no doubt seen by federal agents. Oh, you respond with a pistol, you respond with a rifle, you will be shot. And I want to take the people over here that are saying nothing will happen to me. And I'd like to figure out that middle.
I need to remove myself as any perception of a threat.
To start this off right, if you don't have a bag gun, get one.
The performance of the Photonis is going to be very surprising for all of you.
You're gonna be able to tell whether it's a dog or a cat with this unit. This unit, if the animal is too far away, you're gonna know something's there.
The hostage target assembly bolts on any of our ADAP systems, and doesn't matter if you purchased it in 2015 or 2021. And whether or not we have the newest iPhone or the newest, fanciest phone, odds are we all have some sort of a camera in our possession. The way that I carry and the things that I'm thinking about when I carry change. So we got a cool drill going on called the pumpkin drill. So you can see how using a shot timer with that par time is giving me that mental notification. Okay, this is how fast you would have to go in order to get the time that you want.
And the reality is, one of the best skills you can master with your handgun is trigger manipulation. If you just got in night vision, just got your first PVS 14, and you're looking for a budget entry-level laser that's an illuminator, this is a solid option.
So even though 2021 was quite literally a roller coaster, it's been an awesome year. But what really drives me and gets me pumped up is the fact that so many of you have reached out and said that the stuff that we're creating, whether that's products or our content, has impacted you in a positive way. And ultimately, while we want to grow the company, we want to see our sales increase and all the stuff that a normal business wants to do, the biggest driving force behind TA Targets and the stuff that we're doing is the fact that we have a mission to affect culture and change in culture. So while it's fun to look back, it's fun to think about the last year, and it's super important so that we can plan forward, what's most important is what's to come. And guys, we could talk about this all night. There's a lot of work to be done.